All right, that chair just about I about missed that completely. Oh my goodness. Can anybody hear me? Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Nobody's there. Well, hello everybody. I just wanted to Oh, first of all, this is Sherry. I'm Sherry. This is Sherry right here. I'm Sherry, and this is Sherry's Recovery Corner. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so happy you found me. Maybe it was for a reason. Anyway, tonight I had a thought and just wanted to hop on and share with y'all. In When we first chose and decided that we were going to get sober, the first thing we realized was that we had to change the people we hung around. And that's why we moved out into the middle of BFE and lived off grid for 4 years because nobody was coming out there to see us unless they had a reason. So it really, granted, we did still have a couple randos that would pop up every now and then and be like, hey, are y'all? No, we're not. We're good. Thanks. But so that was what we realized we needed to do: get away from our friends, change our friend group. Or, as we did, you know how they say, keep your circle of friends close. I literally tell y'all, our friend group is a straight line. Like, it's really limited as to who we really not necessarily communicate with, but share time with, because time is precious and you can't get that back. And to me, it's important for the time to make sure those people count and that time counts. It's not wasted. At least that's my thinking. Maybe I'm, once again, thinking I'm in left field, but sorry, I'm pouring some water. It's thirsty. But I really appreciate everybody for sharing your time with me. It means a lot because I really want to help people, and to be a recovery coach, I can't say it enough. Like, the thought and the hope that I have for it to help some people is just mind blowing. Like, it really means a lot because I have such a big heart. And I'm sorry if y'all hear the fan in the background. It is we are still under a heat advisory of like 107 today. So if you can't tell the shine on the face, I tried to mat it down as much as possible, but it's hot for a girl, especially a fat girl. Shoot. Sorry. Thank you. But maybe some people will join. That's okay. I can get on here and talk. I'm a talker. When we decided, like, we moved out to the country, cut off a lot of people, like, because we didn't, as we tried to tell the kids when they got out of jail, especially my stepson, when he come to stay with us, like, we told him, you can't be hanging around those people. That if you hang around that situation, you're going to end up doing dirt again. You end up doing dirt again, you're going to go to jail. And he didn't listen, sadly. Um, so my stepdaughter got out today. She hasn't called yet though, so I'm kind of wondering about that. But hopefully everything will be good with her and she can be on a path to recovery as well because she really needs it. Poor girl, love her to death. And it's so sad because they lost their mama when they were so young, and I wasn't there personally myself, but I've heard that she was in the same bed with her mama when her mama passed away and overdosed. And that just, it breaks my heart to hear that because I mean, I know I lost my mama when I was 40 years old, and I literally lost my shit. Like, went down the path with addiction, depression, unaliving myself, all that 9 yards. But to be where I am today, talking to people and getting it out there, it really helps. I don't have necessarily cravings because my drug of choice was pain pills because I was going to pain management for so long. I was going to pain management, I think, for about 16 years, and they were just pushing pain pills at me. I didn't know if I would have known at first when I started taking them, I would have never started taking them if it would have ended up in the way that it ended up. Well, not really. It's still continuing. Sorry, my bad. It hasn't ended yet because I am on a road to recovery, and so I guess the story isn't over yet. I guess, but um, when my stepson got out of jail, he stayed with us and for a little while, not long, like a few months, and then he didn't want to follow the rules anymore, so he left. Come to find out, he was only sober for 3 weeks, and he had been hanging around those bad people. So we tried to tell him, you can't hang around that. If you're going to hang around that, you're going to end up using again. And sure enough, we found out it was only 3 weeks he stayed clean. So with that being said, you got to make sure you change you really got to look at your friendships and your relationships when you're on the road to recovery and you make that choice to stop using again or to stop using maybe again. I know some people relapse. Unfortunately, it's only 2% of the addicts, I believe, on just meth, only recover. And it's sad because the way they lose their children, we've seen it happen, and it's so sad. But hopefully people will realize. I wish there was a way to scream it from the rooftops that people would understand, but I know when you're in active addiction, you don't think about it, and that breaks my heart. You don't think people know that you're high because you think you're just fine. But change your friends. Think really evaluate. That's the word I'm looking for. I forget words. Okay, we got to think about that stuff sometimes. Sometimes the filter don't work and it completely shoots out everything. But I really try to think of the word. You really need to evaluate your friendships and relationships when you're getting clean and on your road to recover. Start making the choice to start recovery, I should say. It helps a lot. When I first made the choice to get clean and stop using and get help, my hubby was at the time still using. Um, and I had to tell him, I wasn't going to tell him what to do. I'm not his mama, I'm his wife. But I just simply told him, that I'm not going to tell you what to do. I love you so much till the day I die. However, I've made this choice, and it's hard to stay clean when you're still using. And he completely understood, and I'm so thankful and grateful he made the choice too. And it fills my heart with so much love because our clean date is also our wedding anniversary date. April 20th, 2020 is when we got married, and he's really my inspiration, honestly. But y'all, please, I apologize. I will be right back. I have to take these water pills because my legs swell. It's ridiculous. So please excuse me for a moment, okay? I will be right back. Y'all, I am so sorry. I've been sitting here talking and didn't even have the microphone on. I am so sorry. I am such a dipshit. My bad. Um, One day we will figure out how to use this. I hope y'all don't mind that I have the camera off, but you can see a cute little picture of me and the hubby. So, you know, he let me cut off. Well, he didn't let me. He wanted his hair cut off, but I completely understand. It is so hot outside, and his hair was so long. It was down to his waist, y'all, and he wanted it cut off. So, about a week or so, I braided it and cut it, and now it's like just at his shoulders or whatever. And it still looks fabulous. And the funny thing, funniest part is like we cut off at least. in a braid now. The braid I could measure out to about at least 12 to 13 inches. Is that long? We were kind of thinking about donating it or something like that. But it's got gray hair in it. Who wants gray hair? Just saying. It's beautiful. He's 3 years younger than me, so he ain't got as much gray hair as I do. All right, back to we got to change your friend group, folks. Moral of the story, you got to change your friends. Like, if you need to, you can make a straight line. Like, literally, there are only a few people that we talk to. Like, I mean, not that we ignore people if they send a message on Facebook or Messenger or whatever. We'll say hi. We'll let them know we're doing okay or whatnot. But we really don't talk to. We don't go hang out with people like that. There's just no need for it because we know anybody that we know of that would want to hang out at the moment, I should say. We don't want to do dirt. I mean, we do have some people in the family that are clean, they're doing really good. And we would love to be able to see them, more often than we do. However, work schedules conflict. My husband doesn't drive. And I tell you, y'all, when there's days when I get off of work and I'm so hurting so much, it really sucks. Like, but I guess it's just part of getting old, I guess. But, well, folks, I hope y'all have a good day. I just wanted to hop on here and give that quick little tip. Well, I guess it wasn't too quick. It was like 20 minutes. My bad. Went off on a tangent about your friend group. But just wanted to share that thought with y'all. Don't forget, make somebody smile today. It really could mean the world to them because you really don't know what they may be going through. I want to thank y'all. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Sherry's Recovery Corner. And if y'all really do want to reach out at any given time, if you're struggling, you just need a positive thought. I try to be as positive as I possibly can. You are welcome to leave a comment on here. I am all about making somebody feel better for the day. I promise you. Sometimes you just need to hear it. And why not somebody that stays positive? Yeah, I'm not saying I don't stress, but at the same time, there is a way to stress healthily, healthily in a healthy way. Here, there you go. In a healthy way without affecting your positivity. So, thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. And we will catch you on the next one. Make somebody smile today, for real. Please do it for me and leave a comment down below and let me know how you made somebody smile today. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.